Hello, this is Enterprise Television News Headlines. I am Kemi Omoshebi. The Vice President of Olam, Reggie George, disclosed that Olam Nigeria Limited had invested about $1 billion to boost Nigeria's agricultural sector. Enterprise Television gathered that the investment was done within the company's 26 years of existence in the country. George said Olam was working towards enhancing Nigerians' food security, boosting the country's self-sufficiency in food production, and helping it to realize its goals of becoming a global exporter of rice. He said Olam Nigeria Limited has set up a multi-million-dollar integrated rice mill, which have the capacity to produce 36,000 tons of rice per annum in Nasarawa State. The Olam Vice President said more than 6,000 farmers in Taraba and Benue had been food registered and equipped with farm input at a 50% subsidy. Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari appointed a new coordinator for the implementation of the amnesty granted to militants. These are militants who were disarmed in the southern Niger River Delta, home to the country's oil and gas industry. According to an email statement, a political science professor, Charles Dokubo, at the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs in Lagos, will replace Paul Boro, a retired general. The amnesty was put in place in 2009 and encouraged thousands of militants in oil region to give up their weapons in exchange for rehabilitation and skills training. The African Development Bank said economic growth in West Africa is projected to rise to 3.8% in 2018 and 3.9% in 2019. The outlook, which said the region's economy rebounded to 2.5% in 2017, added that household consumption and relative price recovery of certain materials are expected to contribute to this performance. The report said after several good years, economic growth in West Africa stagnated at 0.5% in 2016. Marie-Laure Akin-Olugbade, Deputy Director General of African Development Bank for West Africa, identified job creation, especially for young people, as a big challenge for the sub-region. The International Monetary Fund approved Kenya's request for a 6-month extension to a $1.5 billion standby facility. This is to give the nation time to complete reviews of lender-supported programs. The current agreement compromises a $990 million agreement repayable with interest over 5 years and a $495 million interest-free credit repayable over 8 years. The IMF withdrew access to the standby facility in June after the government failed to meet budget deficit targets due to higher than planned expenditure caused by a drought and protracted elections. Despite that withdrawal, the Kenya Central Bank's Monetary Policy Committee continued to say the country had access to the fund. U.S. unemployment is primed to fall significantly further and could drop below 3% for the first time since 1953. This is according to economists at Goldman Sachs Group Incorporation, JP Morgan Chase and Corporation, Deutsche Bank AG, and Moody's Analytics Incorporation. They said that a break below 3% in a distant possibility, even with the return of some workers to the labor force, especially if Federal Reserve Chairman Powell doesn't do more to slow the economy down. John Aswiz, Goldman's chief economist, said in an email that there will be a decline below 3.25% by the end of 2019. Clay Foy, Queen Elizabeth in the acclaimed Netflix series The Crown, was paid less than a on-screen doc of Endeavour, Matt Smith. The show's producer said despite Foy's Golden Globe winning performance, Smith's previous work on Doctor Who earned him higher pay. According to Hollywood trade publication Variety, the Crown's producer said Smith's Doctor Who fame commanded a bigger salary. Foy, who before The Crown appeared in BBC's Wolf Hall and was reportedly paid $40,000 per episode for the first 2 series, which portrayed the monarch in the 1950s and 1960s. And that's it on Enterprise Television News Headlines for today. For more news, updates, special reports, and our shows, visit our website www.enterprisetv.tv. Our social media platforms are always there for your all-round information in the world of business. I am Kemi Omoshebi. Many thanks for watching.